Guys, okay, so I'm actually right in the middle of filming another video. I'm filming my review, wear test opinion on the Too Faced Peach, Sweet Peach stuff, or Peach Perfect, whatever. I don't know what it's even called. Anyway, so I was gonna finish up my makeup, and I was like, you know what? I actually have something else I want to try too, so why don't we include it in a different video and tie it all together. So yeah, okay, so I actually had this for a little while now, and I haven't done anything with it yet, except did I swatch any of these? The Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. So that's the outside. I think it's really cool. It's got a huge mirror right here. And then here is the inside of the palette. So it's very, very neutral. These are obviously your eyeshadows, and then you have your contour shades here. So I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and test some of this stuff out today. Sorry guys, I'm just mainly making room on my itty bitty table. I need a bigger table. That's what really just needs to happen. I need a bigger table. Okay, so I do have my eyes already primed and set with just some loose setting powder. Ooh, these contour shades. Okay, so here are the 3 contour shades you get in the kit. So this one right here is called Terracotta. The middle one right here is Desert, and then this dark one is Timber. So obviously this is supposed to be like a kit that is for everybody of all skin tones. I think they actually did a pretty good job. However, if you are like deep dark, this probably really won't be dark enough to contour with. It may be, but if like your actual skin color is obviously this beautiful like rich chocolate color, I don't know if it will 100% match as well, but let's do our eyes first. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this brush from Real Techniques for Ulta. It's not even Real Techniques. I don't know why I said Real Techniques. This is it for Ulta. It's just a really, really big brush. Oh my God, these girls. So I'm gonna take this color in the middle right here called a Sand. And it's just a really neutral color. And I'm gonna set my primer down. It's actually not even primer I'm using. It's the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I did put a little bit of the Peach Perfect on top to set it, but I'm gonna put this down to kind of set it a little bit more, but also just to put a color all over my lid. This is a really pretty, almost bone color, but it's got a little bit more of a beigey undertone to it. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna take from Morphe my E27 brush. It's just a really big fluffy crease brush here called Journey. Just put this in my crease. I'm not doing a crazy look today, which is also why I wanted to use this palette, because honestly, I am just chilling at home. I've got some videos I need to do that I need to edit. I need some just chores around the house that need to be done. Okay, so next I'm gonna take this brush from Morphe. It's the M573 brush. It's also a crease brush. It's just a little dirty, but it's more of a natural fiber. And we're gonna dip into Stone, which is this color right here. Tap off that excess. And this palette smells delicious. It smells like that chocolatey vanilla scent that they have. Oh, so good. Okay. And then let's deepen that up a little bit more, except I'm gonna do it just in the crease. I'm gonna use my Sigma E25 brush, my little itty bitty one. And let's do this one called Dunes, which is this middle one. Ooh, this middle one right here. And like, holy pigmentation, like, I don't know, and I've tapped it off. Okay, so And I'm going to focus this really right in my crease. So I don't know if I've ever said this or if you guys ever noticed, but I actually have hooded eyes. A lot of my tutorials that I do, I kind of try to do them more so for like every eye shape, if you will, or most eye shapes. But a lot of times I like to go up and above where my like crease actually is. I didn't want to do like a huge glam look, but apparently maybe I'm feeling it. I'm gonna take my R35 brush from Morphe and I'm gonna actually dip into this color right here called Smoke. Maybe you can see a little bit better. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner of my V. Nothing too crazy, guys, nothing too crazy. Really natural look. Look at this. Look at this natural eye we have today. Because, you know, I wanted something easy and natural. Girl, please. I'm gonna take my Morphe G15 brush, and it's this itty bitty little like flat thin brush, and I really like to use this on my lower lash line. And I'm gonna take the color Stone, which is that second color we put in our transition or in our crease. And I'm just gonna use it to kind of line the bottom of my little eyes a little bit here. There's the eyes for the time being. I will go back through probably and do like my mascara and all of that in a moment, but I do want to go ahead and just jump into the contour part of this. So I'm going to take my Morphe Y10 brush. I love this brush to contour, and I'm going to take that shade Terracotta, which may be a little light for me, but we're just gonna try it and see. I shouldn't say a little light. I should say it might be a little bit warm. Okay, on camera, it's looking a little dark, or at least in my viewfinder, it's looking a little bit dark, but it's actually looking really pretty in real life. IRL, because I'm not like regular moms. I'm a cool mom. Really am liking this. Let's give me a jaw, because I don't actually have a jawline. Look at that. We have a jawline and we got some cheekbones. Girl, what? Actually, we're not done yet. I need more coffee. We need to do my temples and just right here. I have a pretty like regular forehead. My forehead doesn't need a lot of contouring, but I will say that so I have a very round face. So to give myself the illusion of a like more oval, like longer kind of face, I put my contour kind of right up in this temple area. So it makes it look like I have a slightly slimmer face. So when you're contouring, and maybe I'll just do a whole dedicated video on this, but when you're contouring, I know a lot of YouTubers all contour somewhat the same way, and even I do it sometimes on my channel because most people just contour the one way and that's it. But really, if you really want to get the full benefits of contouring and highlighting, you need to know your face shape. You need to know the shape of your face. You need to know the shape of your nose. Even if you're, doing your eyes, like I was saying, because I have more hooded eyes, to know. Same thing with like, you don't necessarily, if you want to truly contour, you don't use a bronzer to contour with. Some bronzers, if they do have a little bit more of that cooler gray undertone, you can definitely use them to contour with. But bronzers are also mainly more to warm your skin up, where actual contour shades are to give you those dark lines and give that kind of illusion of shadows. So anyway, my little rant for the day. So there are those. The only thing I will say about this palette is that it doesn't really have a lot of highlighting shades. I mean, it has these slightly bigger highlighting shades, but I feel like maybe I can't really do my whole face that way. Maybe we can, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose though, and I'm gonna show you actually how I personally will contour my own nose. A lot of times in my YouTube channel, like my YouTube channels, on my YouTube videos, if I do my contouring of my nose, I will just do it like how most beauty, you know, gurus do it and just go straight down. But actually my nose is, it's a little bit shorter and it's very wide and kind of bulbousy, even if you like kind of look at the side profile here. Yeah, so there's different ways you can contour your nose based on your nose shape. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. So I'm gonna dip into that terracotta color that I've been using all over my face. This is just an angle eyeshadow brush actually. I find these are the best to contour noses with. And I'm gonna start right here at about my eyebrow. And the other thing with contouring is less is more. And what I mean by that is don't go in with a super, super heavy hand when you are contouring. You wanna do it really light and you can always add more. But if you were to just dip right in and go in, you're gonna look like a hot mess. So I'm gonna start out right here with my eyebrows, and I'm actually only taking this contour to right about here, right about where like the bridge of my nose is. I'm actually gonna leave almost like a line right here, and I have a hair on my face. Okay, so the other thing is that I want to give the appearance that my nose is not as wide as it looks. So I'm gonna, and B, that it's a little bit longer. So I'm not gonna do it like end it right here because it's gonna make my nose look even shorter. I'm actually gonna go kind of right under here to give it that look and that illusion of I have a longer nose than I actually do. I'm also taking it, as you can see, down the sides of my nostril to kind of contour those out so they're a little more shadowed. Okay, so that's the actual contour part. So now I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna take this color that is in the middle, this sand color that we used all over my lid. I'm actually gonna use this to contour with, or highlight with, sorry. I'm gonna take this right down the bridge of my nose, all the way down, because I do want to look like I have a longer nose. And I'm gonna put it right here on the side to really emphasize my nose shape. And then we're gonna do it like this. And I'm actually gonna even kind of go like this. Now, a lot of people take their contour and do this, so it kind of gives them that look of an upturned nose. I don't wanna do that though, because it's going to shorten my nose. So then there you can see my nose now that it is contoured and highlighted, what it looks like. So you can see it's a little bit slimmer. I need to add a little bit more contour right here. So it's a little bit slimmer. It doesn't look as bulbousy, and it looks a little bit longer as well. So little quick tip on how to contour your nose. Who knew we were doing that in today's video? So I am gonna take this is just an Ophir Cosmetics number 11. I think it's supposed to be a concealer brush. I never use it for concealer. I'm gonna take this like kind of white shade called Solstice right here. Tap off some of that excess, and I'm gonna put it like right on my lid. There, a little bit in my inner corner. All right, this video, and on my brow bone. This video, I'm kind of jumping all around, guys. I apologize. Okay. So there is the eyes and my contour with this palette. So I do think this is a really good palette to have. These are all matte shades, and see if I can get a little bit closer and you guys can see it. There we go. Or like this, so you can really see those shades. So really pretty shades, a good collection, a good mixture. This palette I think is really, really nice if you are a professional makeup artist and you want something like this for your kit. I think it's awesome. Even if you just have a ton of shimmer products or shimmer shadows and you don't have as many mattes, this is really nice because it's all matte, or if you guys don't like me that just likes sometimes a more natural look, this is natural, and you know, you just use more mattes than you do shimmers, this is also a really nice thing to have. So I really, really like this palette. I think I'm going to use it a lot more in the future as well. I do wish it had a little bit more of the highlighting shades, so you could actually use it to highlight as in like under your eyes and things like that. But that's not a huge deal breaker for me personally. It might be for you, I don't know. But I think if they were to make them bigger, then obviously you would lose out on the eyeshadow colors. And I see where they're going with this palette. I see the story they're trying to tell and to come across. And unless they wanted to make it even bigger, which I don't think would have sold as well. So I do see where they're going. I do think this is a nice palette. I do like it. And you can get this both at obviously Tarte.com. You can get this at Sephora as well as Ulta, and it is $46. The little eyeshadows are 1 gram of product. The bigger eyeshadows, the highlighter colors are 2 grams, and then the contour shades are 6 grams. So you do get quite a bit of product in here. Nice mirror. I do like the packaging. Overall, I do really like this palette. I think it's nice. I think it did a good job, and yeah, I'm really happy I purchased it. And this, by the way, feels really heavy. It's like a good sturdy palette. So I would recommend this. I do like this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys also want to give a little bit more of an updated version of how I contour, although I shouldn't say updated version because I don't think I've ever done it before. But if you want me to do a video on contouring and highlighting, let me know in the comments below as well. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.